American exceptionalism comes in many forms. The Black Friday Record Store Day official list is out, spreading a new hope amongst vinyl enthusiasts around the world. Although BF-RSD is the smaller sibling to the original RSD in April, the volume of releases is still significant. However, the quality of Black Friday edition releases is questioned in some cosmopolitan elitist circles. Looking at this year's BF-RSD exclusive list, what are the top 3 releases that you must have and why? Let's start with you, Fidel Castro.
So,
we're going to switch it up a little.
I'm going to sit here silently for seconds because that's what I believe you must have. Nothing. There's nothing in this list that makes me say, well, I got to go line up out there and get my free glass, when I purchase some records.
So before you give your answer, are you going to go to Black Friday Record Store Day?
If the list...
And I'm trapping you right here.
No, so I'm glad you're trapping me because you think the list is done. This list is not done. They're going to refresh this list again. And I'm more interested in the regional releases. So that if they release something special, if that magical Eddie Vedder, Chris Cornell record recording from 1992, Lollapalooza shows up, then that becomes a must-have.
Did you say that you predicted that would be for Black Friday, right?
That's probably going to be your record store then.
Yeah, I'm going to cut you some slack and give it to you for next year.
Yeah, I'll put you a record store that released to really cash in. After looking at this list, a lot of holiday music in there, a lot of singles, a lot of bad stuff. But if you put, you're trapping me here and telling me I got to give you a list, I'll give you 3 things. Number one, Jerry Garcia and Howard Wales, recorded in San Francisco, 1970. I think it was recorded at the Fillmore. Only 2,500 copies. You can make some money on that and sell it on eBay if you get it. I predict that will be probably one of the first records that sells out. Number 2, Dave Matthews and Tim Reynolds live at Luther College. I believe that's only about 1,500 copies too, allegedly, because they can't print more, right? You can find somebody to sell that too. Or if you actually look at that one, there might be some songs you actually know. There might be like 4 songs, and you're like, oh wow, this.
The Jerry Garcia has 3,000. Just so you know.
It said 2,500 when I looked at the website.
So. Oh, okay, maybe that's more updated.
Yeah, and Dave Matthews probably is 1,500.
Yeah.
And maybe the only record that I may purchase if I see it, walk into my favorite record store, and it's there, I may buy it. Willie Nelson, Yesterday's Wine. It's when Willie Nelson was really at its peak. He hadn't quite joined the Highwayman. He wasn't out there pumping Farm Aid. He wasn't out there being the spokesperson for pot. It's a great record from 1977, almost autobiographical in its power. It's an amazing record. Those are my 3 that if you're going to go out there and spend money on Small Business Friday, buy those 3.
Okay. So I'm going a little bit different. I'm not being as cynical with my 3.
Appreciate
I'm
that.
not looking to just resell my own memories and nostalgia. Because I don't need to pay.
Neither am I.
I don't need to pay.
Neither am I.
For my past.
Neither am I.
Past mistakes.
Past mistakes. Yeah. I've already done that.
You paid for them when you made them.
Yes. So Isaac Hayes is number 1 for me. Spirit of Memphis. So this is a re-release. It's his 75th birthday year, 60th anniversary of the recording studio. And there's some new songs in there, and I dig Isaac Hayes a lot. Outside of his, obviously, wonderful performance as Chef from South Park.
So are these songs by Isaac Hayes when he was Chef on South Park?
Just a little bit before that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Was he on Dynasty, or?
I have no idea. I don't even know if I know what that TV show is.
It's on TV now. It's probably the CW or WB or whatever that is.
TNT.
Okay. Yeah.
TNT. Yeah.
No. Let's just go with
Okay.
no. Second one, Willie Nelson's Spirit. This was a 1996 release, more in my time frame. I don't want to go too far back. I want to listen to Willie as I knew Willie when I was growing up. Re-release of a record that he had made. It's all redone. I'm pretty much interested in all of it. Love it. Love Willie.
Remaster is the term you're looking for.
It's fine. I say redone.
Close
potato,
yeah.
right? And then the last one is Best of Muddy Waters album that's out there. I don't have any really good blues albums, and I love Muddy Waters, so I would jump all over that one.
Awesome. I'm surprised you didn't say the Guar album, by the way, because
Yeah.
it's a Black Friday limited edition picture disc, and I know how much you love picture
No,
discs.
that's probably why I said no. Picture
Okay.
discs are a big no.
All right, so my three in reverse order of importance or desire and necessity. Number 3 would be the compilation of early LA, 1960s LA scene. I'm into compilations, Wayfaring Strangers from the Numero Group. So I think that could be kind of interesting. Number 2 would be Nathaniel Rateliff and the Night Sweats, Baby It's Cold Outside, the sort of Christmas theme. It's only a 7-inch record, so it's a 45. But as the Hi-Fi Clinic starts to change for the seasons to go from stereos to TVs and eventually onto jukeboxes, need to have enough 7-inch CDs, 7-inch records that you can put in there. And then the number 1, and I'm shocked you guys didn't pick this because it's clearly the most important one. I see you shaking your head. Yes, you already know that I'm right. Leonard Nimoy, Mr. Spock's Music from Outer Space. I mean, it is exactly what we need in this time.
Why?
Trump as president, no taco trucks on the corners, the whole place is going to hell in a handbasket. We need to look to outer space for our future.
You're going to buy that record. How many times do you think before next Black Friday you will listen to that record?
Are you going to give me an over-under, or are you just asking me
No,
a hard
I'm
number?
just asking you in your heart. How many times are you going to listen to that record? I know the number.
Okay, what's the number?
Gonna be 0.
No, wrong.
Give it to you. Next Black Friday, we'll pull it out and it'll still be shrink wrapped. Oh,
Unlike you.
I forgot I owned this. See,
Unlike you, I listen to almost all
Oh,
the
yeah,
Black
exactly.
Friday records
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
Releases
Yeah.
that I buy.
0.
Okay.
0.
I'm saying 3.
3.
3
Yeah,
times.
I think 3 is the over-under.
Will he make it to the B-side?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
No, you
Yes.
won't make it to the B.
And by the way, I'm going to bring it to the office and subject my citizens to it as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so closing question. What Black Friday record store date hashtag cash grab release do you put on your inaugural vinyl hashtag splash list and why? And please start by giving the definition of the
Yeah.
splash list.
So splash list is, you see somebody you dislike, maybe number 1 enemy, maybe number 2, somebody you really dislike, Jimmy Fallon. You're driving.
Shia LaBeouf.
There's a puddle, and you're just you can miss the puddle. You can be nice,
Should
slow
avoid
down, turn your signal, get out of the lane, or you can shift down, speed up, rev that engine up, and hit that puddle full speed and splash
AC
that
Slater
person.
style.
Yeah, that's what the splash list is.
And so you get that person soaked.
And there's different, we're not going to talk about black ice, snow, warm water, cold water. It's going to be bad to splash.
Okay.
My number 1 is the Leonard Nimoy, Mr. Spock, music. What's it called? Mr. Spock's music from Outer Space.
It's an original. It's a reissue.
It's-
You love reissues.
This is
vinyl.
this
vinyl
is a
me,
cash
please.
grab. Leonard Nimoy died last year. Rest in peace. Mr. Spock, love him. He was also in the original Mission Impossible TV series. I'm not sure if you guys know that before. He was replaced because Star Trek became popular. So he had quite a career. So somehow maybe he was broke, decided to record this in the 70s, late 60s.
Do you even know what it is exactly?
It's Leonard Nimoy as Mr. Spock singing holiday music. It's terrible. I've heard this record before.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard it it's on streaming services. It's on YouTube. It's the definition of cash grab. He died. Boom, checklist. Right. Nostalgia, Star Trek 50th anniversary. Boom, number 2. There's a documentary. Holidays, boom, number 3.
Space.
There's no war against the holidays, as other people tell us. Boom, check. There's a documentary, like Mr. Spock documentary. This is the definition of a cash grab. This might be the Information Act I fill out. Who's getting paid for this? Who's making this? Is kid making the money? Who's making the money for this?
All right.
Mine is probably going to be High Times. They have an album
Saw that, yeah.
that they're going to push out. That's a compilation
You
album.
squeeze it out?
Yeah, they're pushing it out, and it's an unfortunate squeeze. But they are driving this forward to, help raise awareness for marijuana, I guess, and raise money for, towards pushing for its legalization. And they have, the reason I don't like this, the reason I think this is a cash grab is, this is the, like, people who smoke weed don't go buy a record that's got Snoop Dogg and,
Never know.
you know.
Never know.
Snoop Dogg is the personification of
Yeah.
weed.
No, I know, but I'm just saying,
He also has a release that day.
Oh, he does.
I know, yeah. But it's one of his original records.
Is it a duet with Nimoy?
No.
No. So yeah, I'm saying this is my splash list. High Times. We're talking Big Star. We're talking Billy Goat Tavern.
Is the record green? Does it have a pot leaf?
It's got a pot leaf on front of it. Yeah.
Green splattered vinyl.
Yeah. Stupid.
All right. So
THC.
So my selection. It pains me to say this. To a certain extent, it pains me to say this, but I'm going to choose Queen because it's "We Are the Champions" and "We Will Rock You." Two very good songs.
Just 2 songs though.
And that's part of the issue. It's a 12-inch with 2 songs. So I'm not sure what the hell is even on there.
It's a full record.
It's a full record.
A lot of wasted space. That's what's on there.
Or is it like the instrumental version? Did they, remaster it and find the lost song that they didn't get on the Biggie Smalls one, Notorious B.I.G. record? I mean, Ready to Die? Who knows? Who knows? But that alone is bad. But what's really bad and what makes it a cash grab, hashtag cash grab, is they're printing 7,500 copies of that thing. 2 songs. It's everybody knows it, so I guess they think that it's going to be
nostalgia.
Yeah.
It's just going to be sitting there. You're going to find this next May for $12 at Hot Topics.
Well, but you're going to have to resist the cash grab and not buy it on Black Friday Record Store Day.
I'm resisting. Yeah, I mean, there's not much resistance there.
The willpower is.
A single record with 2 songs. Yeah, basically.
You don't even need a full-blown Jedi for this one.
Yeah,
this one can just be done
not
yourself.
the vinyl. Yeah.
So are you going to Black Friday Record Store Day?
I may. Depend. Again, this is the mystery, right? This list will refresh. There'll be some regional releases or something magical out there will appear. I'm not too hopeful because they'll probably save that for the real Record Store Day. If the magical Eddie Vedder, Chris Cornell, 1992 Lollapalooza live performance would magically appear, I would be number 1 there at Dave's or Sugar Records, but most likely I'm not. Most likely,
like a Mewtwo.
I'll show up at lunch, to see what they got left.
Are you going to be going to Black Friday Record Store Day?
No.
Columbus, Ohio? No.
They got some great. They got some great record stores.
Two record stores.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Then I'll go.
I mean, I'm sure there's some popular bands from Columbus. So you should watch the regional releases too.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.